Why are you yelling? I'm excited. Nice difference.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, Roger, you live by the champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. Smackdown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.
Matt, you alright? Matt, come on. Oh my God. Come on. Let's go.
I did it.
You all right, Matt?
I did it.
Matt, what did we see out there tonight, man? You took down Casey Navarro, always blessed. Your former fan, he loved you. Matt, how could you do this to him? Why did you do this?
You know who loves Matt Cardona more than Casey Navarro? Me! Nobody in this business, the history of this goddamn business, has been counted out and has come back more times than me! Casey Navarro, you're a hell of a worker, kid. You're a nice guy, but my neighbor is a nice guy. I am a self-made superstar! I am always ready. I am the internet champion, I am the deathmatch king, and I am the indie god for a reason. It doesn't matter where I go. It doesn't matter who I'm against! When it's all said and done, I will be the internet champion. Then, now, forever.
Oh, you like that, huh? What's up, man? Welcome to Wrestling with Savage. That was a good way to start off the show with a nice video right there that we did yesterday. And Tom, if you want, I'm going to peel the curtain a little back right now and tell you why, without you asking me, why I didn't go off on Matt Cardona. Nobody's asking me why didn't you, maybe take more advantage of the opportunity to cut a promo on Matt Cardona live and rip him a new one, start something. You know why I didn't do it live?
Go ahead.
Why do you think?
Well, I can't think for you. And
in your opinion, not okay.
Opinion.
Opinion.
In my opinion, in the moment, that grueling match that we had just seen with Casey Navarro, it was a grueling match. It was an entertaining match that had the crowd on its feet. It had a little bit of everything. And Cardona came away with a hard-fought win. And when we followed him back into the locker room, as we did with most of the wrestlers from yesterday's pay-per-view 0 Hour, we had a great opportunity to speak with somebody who had just gone through hell. And I think you had the utmost respect for him at that point. I could be wrong.
No, you're not. Cha-ching. He did. He had a very hard match, and it was, out of respect, because I wanted to put the spotlight on him. It was about him. It wasn't about me in that moment. So I did what I did, help him out, see if he's okay. Man's fainting over there. It's a serious thing.
And he took the ball, and he ran with it, and he scored big time.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, we did have a response. Would you like to see that response from Mr. Casey Navarro?
I didn't get a chance, so please.
Really? Trey, you weren't there. Where were you when we were doing this? Were you in the bathroom? What were you doing?
I think at that point, Christopher, the other cameraman from last night, was working because the phone was dead.
That's right. That's right. Let's check it out.
Savage here live at the Battlefield Training Facility. And as you can see here, Casey Navarro obviously not ready to go home just yet. You had a huge match with Matt Cardona. He was able to pull off the victory. What do you have to say to Matt Cardona and the Battlefield Nation?
Savage, let me take this one.
I got you.
A whole life. A whole life I waited for this. For you, Matt Cardona. Tonight was a dream come true. Or was it? I had you. It was this close. What'd you do? You low blow me. Not once. Twice. I want you to know something, Matt. This ain't over. You're always ready? Good. Good. Then I hope you're ready for this one. Whenever you decide to come back into my house, the battlefield, the blessed field, whenever the hell you're ready to come back, just know at any time, any place, the indie god is next to be blessed, and you don't have to tell me. I know.
Man, Casey Navarro, man.
Passionate.
He killed that promo.
Yeah,
He absolutely killed that promo. I would go to as far to say as actually his promo was better than Cardona's, and I would even go farther and say the match we saw last night between them two, that's something you could see at WrestleMania. Easily. It was a WrestleMania quality match. They went minutes. Over 20 something, I believe. And Cardona did everything he could to really, I loved how he came out first. It set the tone for the night.
Yep.
KC comes out the hero.
I like the storyline behind it.
Shit was crazy, man. We
Good
saw.
Because KC, said that Zack Ryder was his childhood, hero.
Who's this good-looking, handsome devil right there? Oh, that's me. That's Savage. See, here, Savage, I'm still a savage, but I'm not that savage. That's a different savage, Tom. And we could sit here, and if you wanted to, I don't even care if we talk about Raw at this point, because this is my fucking show, and I can talk about whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want. And so can you, because you're here. And that makes this your show, too. This is as much your show as it is mine, because you've helped mold this brand with the things you do, the nuances, the little things you do as a fan, passionate about this business, and then just passionate about what you believe in, and you stick to your guns, and also you say something, you actually do it, which is a rarity on this planet. Most people say things and then it quickly walks out the door. Oh yeah, I'll help you with that. Yeah, they never call you. They won't call you.
Look at that.
What'd you think about that trophy?
Very nice.
Dio Bando got to take that thing home, man. He really took it home. It's his trophy. It's going in his house. It's something nice that you could take something home and the wrestler can see it and it's real and he can acknowledge his achievement and really helps with the confidence, man. You ever won a trophy in your life?
Probably in sports when I was a kid. Oh, wait. I did win something. I won something. Yeah, 10 years ago, we had to do skits in our company, some movie skits, and I won Best Actor for Forrest Gump.
Wait a second.
I portrayed Forrest Gump.
Hold on a second. Wait.
Yeah.
You're talking about Forrest Gump, Tom Hanks, the Blockbuster Academy Award winning, all that stuff movie.
Yeah. So
okay.
I had to
Wait. Before we go any further, I want you to do this skit now for the Savage Kingdom as best as you can to your ability.
Life is like a well. Okay, to start off, we did this in this busy town called Morristown, New Jersey, and I was like setting up like shots where I would go into a store and then come out. I'd walk onto a bus and I'd come out, and eventually I wound up sitting on a park bench and some girl sat next to me, and I reenacted the scene where he said life is like a box of chocolates. And then we added some stupid.
Yeah, that's great, but you're not. I want you to pretend you're there again, and you have to deliver that line as Tom Hanks from Forrest Gump. Go.
Life is like.
Come on.
Life is like a box of chocolates. I wonder where my Jenny is. Jenny?
All right, I'm done.
Don't you lose my number, Jenny.
Right, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. That was terrible.
So anyway, we had to cut it, and we edited it, and then brought it back, and we showed it at a movie theater. And out of all like 7 or 8 movies that were done, I got the Oscar for Best Actor.
The Oscar, he said.
I'll show it to you.
Was it a plastic Oscar?
Yeah, it's on my desk. It's on my desk at work.
That's actually awesome.
I think Willie P knows about it. You see where he's saying acting trophy?
Yeah,
he was there.
Who's that guy right there? Who's that guy taking pictures?
That
looks
me.
familiar. That's Tom.
That's
Tom's at the battlefield, man, helping out, taking pictures of this good-looking dude right here, man. All right, doing his thing. There's Tom in the ring. Tom is actually in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Why don't we, let's see what's going on with this video. Is this the video? Is it even going to play? I'm telling you to get in the ring. Get in the ring, Tom. Get in the ring.
I almost fell.
Because when you're at the battlefield, anything can happen. We're about to go live right now at the battlefield. Make sure you order live on the premier streaming network right now. Main event, Casey Navarro taking on Matt Cardona. We're here at the battlefield. You can see, Tom, go get good footage of all the fans. You can see the fans lining up. Show them all, Tom.
Guys.
Tom, get your lint roller. Where's your lint roller? Here, photographer. This is Cri Text. Make sure you know he's got a new album coming out in 5 months. Cri Text is going to be the new camera guy now.
May 5th.
Record
Coming
this.
out. Justified homicides.
Record this.
No, I'm not going to help him. He's going to help me. Understand? There you go, Tom. Get it off. Do a good job. Johannes, you see this? Johannes, you see this? I love you, Johannes.
That's my gimmick. I had a lint brush.
That's right. I told you, get the F out the ring. Get out of there. Get out of there. See how good I get out of the ring? Come on, man.
I always stumble.
Thank God I didn't bust my ass.
Now they want me to change my hair.
Yeah, you gotta
Bleach.
change your hair now.
Bleach?
Bleach? I don't know. Should we ever talk about Raw? Straight to Raw after this!
I saw a coming attraction for the new Flash movie as I was getting ready to sign on here. And it looks good.
Oh, no. Flash is going to be a beastly movie. If you're down, let's buy tickets and go watch it in the city at like a sick theater or something.
Yeah.
I'm down. That movie's going to be amazing. What do you mean? 1989 we're marks for that.
Yeah.
100% mark. They got your money before they even made it.
I know. I wonder if Willie P wants to go see it.
It's a possibility. I don't know. Doesn't Willie P want to kill you, though?
No, that's that guy named Takeover.
I guess we can get back to this,
Stay
too.
tuned.
I mean. Stay tuned. Oh, this kind of looks cool, because then we're teasing the draft in the right corner. I like that. We got nobody else here tonight. There's no Ant. There's no Jay. They're nowhere to be found.
Where's Jay?
Good question. I don't know. Maybe he's dead. I mean, it is a possibility, is it not?
Sure it is.
I'm still in the battlefield. I haven't left yet. I've been working all night long. Alpha's got me over here. He took me in the ring. He beat the crap out of me for a couple of things. You know, he's teaching me. He's showing me the ropes in this business, man. I'm lucky to have such a mentor in my life that can really help me and give me good advice and set me on the right path, you know? I actually asked him for some advice tonight, and as usual, comes through on the clutch with some good advice. But big shout out to Tom and Cri Text, Christopher. And I want to announce real quick at Wrestling with Savage, we do have a new sponsor. All right? Chop City Wrestling. You're going to go follow them. Let me get rid of this comment so you can make sure you see that full link right there. YouTube.com, Chop City Wrestling 9631. You're going to go follow Chop City Wrestling because they do their thing and they actually have a great community. And let's play a little trailer first, and I'm going to take you over to his YouTube page. Okay.
Hey, this is the Master of the Worm. Scotty Buddy. We're here in Herman, Maine with Ryan, Chop City Wrestling. Keep watching because this guy is too cool.
All right, now this is the website. Now, basically what he does, it's on the screen right here. This is a channel that will cover all things pro wrestling. And back in April at WrestleMania in Dallas, my co-creator Anthony, as well, and I took a chop and donated money to Connor's Cure. Basically, they take chops to get money for cancer. We all know what Connor's Cure is. It helps fight, cancer in a big way for kids. And it's a great cause. So you're going to basically see a lot of videos of all the chops that they take on this crazy road, as well as get interviews and live clips from wrestling. And it's a good cause. It's a good page. Go give them a follow. And pretty soon, I've incorporated them on a lot of things. On our website, obviously, we're doing cool things. I might as well. Should I show them? Why not? We can show them. This is WrestlingWithSavage.com. This is my website that I designed myself. Actually, I need to add somebody else on this website. I made them a website too a while ago. Let's see. Is it here? There you go. Might as well go give her a little follow too. Lovely Miss Larkin, the baddest in the game. On her way up. Will be on Raw. Will be a valet. Maybe a women's champion. She's got everything. I've seen the goods in the ring. She knows how to work. She knows how to sell. She gets it. She's good. All right, here's her website. You can get her lovely merch. Check out the gallery, socials, and it was designed by Savage. So if you need a website, you let me know. If you're a professional wrestler, or even just someone who has no clue what they're doing when it comes to web design, hit me up. If you're a wrestler, it's free. If you're just some Joe Schmo, it might be free, but you got to convince me why you want the website. Make it, not just because you want a website so you can show us your collection of fucking, socks or like some dumb shit. I don't know. I'm being silly tonight, Tom. But yeah, go follow Miss Larkin.
I didn't know you did that.
A lot of people didn't know I do a lot of things.
I see that.
I like to help people. Today, you know what I spent most of my day doing, Tom? Sending over 1,000 different pictures to over 30 different wrestlers.
Yep.
Because I don't want to be that guy that doesn't get them their fucking pictures in less than a 48, 85 hour wingspan. No, they got their stuff 24 hours or less.
After we drove home last night in that terrible weather, probably took you over 2 hours. Took me an hour and a half in the rain.
Yeah, it was rough in the rain last night. The rain was killer.
Yeah,
the rain was killer. The rain really ruined a lot of things. If it wasn't raining, we would have had a lot more fun because we would have went off into the woods. We would have set up these little targets, go off with the BB guns. I had a couple of skits in mind, but they never came into fruition because of the weather. Although maybe filming in the rain could have been dramatic.
Yeah.
Also damaging to the equipment. What's going on in the chat? Chat's quiet. Only Willie P's in here supporting Wrestling with Savage tonight. I'm kind of shocked at the lack of support. It's probably because I'm such an asshole. They saw it, I don't know.
Dominic.
Who's this? Dom is here? How you doing, Dom? What's going on? Welcome to Wrestling with Savage. We are live. We were just talking about our website over here and how we have everything listed on there, including our new sponsors. On the main page, all the way at the bottom, you'll be able to see all our sponsors. You can also make a donation to the Kingdom. All right? Savage Kingdom is accepting donations because it is expensive keeping this kingdom running. The suits, the little accessories, the equipment, the travel, paying for shows, paying for professional wrestlers to sign autographs. All right? Paying for wrestlers to sign professional autographs and then sell them to fans. Paying for other professional wrestlers to, I mean, we got boxes over here, Tom. I mean, this isn't a joke. People think this is a game, or even my significant other thinks it's a joke. But you know what I think is a joke? I think not taking advantage of the situation. You know, we got 8x10s of me, that's for sure. And who is this guy? Ever heard of this guy? Who is that? That Speedball? I think it's Speedball Bailey. Yeah, and that's signed. See that? It's signed. You know what, Tom? Tom, they're all signed. They're all signed. If anybody wants an 8x10 of Speedball Bailey, it's on the website. Might as well show you right now. I showed you where the goods are. The goods are signed. The wrestlers have been hired. The 8x10s have been signed. They are here. They are in stock. But a stock is what it is. Tom, do you know the definition of stock?
Something that you have.
There you go. Something that you have. And eventually I won't have them anymore because they'll be out of stock. So if you want one before it's out of stock, and these are limited edition prints because they were created by me, so no one else in the world has this specific 8x10 printed out right now. They just don't. They just don't. Why don't I show them? I'll show them. Okay, right here. Here's the website. All right. Go all the way to the top.
It is a cool website.
You see the cast over here. You can read about me, Gilch, Jay, Totowa, Tom, Anthony, Lewis, Thomas, David.
His birthday.
Happy birthday, Thomas. Today. Yeah, big shout out to Thomas, man. Happy birthday to you as well. You can also check out our upcoming events, which coming up this Saturday, I will be at 80s Wrestling Con with Marty Jannetty. And then May 10th, I'll be at the Wrestling Universe with Jacob Fatu. That's going to be a fun one. All you got to do is come here, click on the event, go buy a ticket. All right. For Jacob, you get $10 off if you pre-order it online. And then you go to the shop and you can buy that t-shirt that I'm wearing right now, or you can buy the baseball shirt edition, or you can support the Savage Kingdom, or have coffee next to Savage, the best cup of coffee you probably ever have in your life. And here are all the beautiful 8x10s that we will have of Jacob Fatu. Here's all the beautiful 8x10s we will have of, it says Speedball Mike Bailey. There's an edit right there. That's how you know I'm tired. But that's not Speedball. That's Marty Jannetty right here. Right here, Marty Jannetty. All right, those are the four we will have. Tom, which one are you going to pick?
I was just looking. Probably the one.
I would get the one with Sean because then maybe you can get him to sign it.
You see, that's why I particularly don't want that one because Sean's I'd rather get the one with Marty holding the IC belt.
Copy that. Classic. All right, it will be reserved for you. Speedball Mike Bailey. Check these out. $15. This is not going to be $15 for long.
No.
I'm going to change the price soon.
Well, he's onto bigger and better things in a year.
Right now, you can come on WrestlingWithSavage.com and go to the shop and buy one for $15. It's a steal. It's a steal. I'm going to turn this into the Home Shopping Network at some point, Tom, because you know what? Why not?
He'll be WWE bound in about 2 or 3 years.
Why not? Why shouldn't it be me? Why shouldn't I be making all the money? Why should Roman Reigns be making all the money? Why should Paul Heyman be making all the money? Paul Heyman's great, no doubt about it. He was excellent on Raw tonight, like you mentioned. Paul Lee Dangerously.
Paul Lee Dangerously is back.
You're right about that, man. But
he is
my... Somebody said on Instagram, because I don't know if you noticed today, but today I was a little busy in the world of the internet. Mr. Cardona was kind enough to share my stuff, share my pictures, share my videos, and tag me in everything. You know, and he's got 1.8 million followers, and I only got 4 people in here, so obviously it didn't make a huge impact. But sometimes there's nights in here where we only have 1 person. So 4 for me, dramatic difference. I mean,
I want to know more about Dominic. It says it's his first time on here.
First time on here? Well, who are you? How'd you get here? You're new here? I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Usually we talk about the night of wrestling, and we probably will at some point tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the slide for Raw, okay? And it starts off with Chop City Wrestling. I'm giving them another shout out because they're our first sponsor. They're the first ones ever that said, I'm going to sponsor you, Wrestling with Savage. And here we are. First sponsor of what I'm sure is going to be many. And it's going to be fun. And I'm going to help him get followers. I'm going to get my followers to follow him. Because I want real followers. Followers that want to hear about professional wrestling, and they want to talk about Monday Night Raw. Because most weeks when I'm on here, I come on, I talk about Monday Night Raw, and all I do is give you what happened on Raw segment for segment, and I usually give you my opinion, the breakdown. Back in the daytime, I used to actually call out the matches. I would write play-by-play notes and then call it out live. If you ever go back and watch some of the original episodes, have you ever watched any of my original episodes?
Not original. I've seen a few.
I challenge you to go watch the first episode I ever made and then just criticize how far I have come since day one.
Where would that be? February of 2022?
You just go to YouTube, click on videos, and then you scroll down to the oldest video.
Oh, all right.
Something like that. But the draft was going to continue. So forget me right now. I've been talking a lot about me. The draft. Did you watch SmackDown? Did you see the draft?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to go to you right now, all you. I want you to give me your full analysis on what you saw on SmackDown, the decisions, the draft, and then what you saw tonight on Raw in general with the draft and the decisions that they made, which I'll display along the way as we go right now.
First and foremost, I thought SmackDown was all about that big main event between the Usos and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. It was a WrestleMania rematch, and I know it's been going on for a long time, but I am still intrigued by this bloodline. I'm still intrigued by the storyline, and I just love the segments, and I love the match, and I love and I loved how they left it, with the Usos losing. As far as the draft itself, because that's what you asked me about, the draft. Look, I'm a big draft guy. I watched the NFL draft. I did my best to watch it on Thursday and Friday. When it came time to watching the SmackDown draft, I thought it was kind of blah. Okay? I mean, there's not much. I mean, they had a few guest announcers that I popped for a little bit, but aside from that, I was pissed when I saw Cody go to Raw, because that means that he's not going to be able to fight Roman. That was one thing that bothered me. And then tonight, let's talk about tonight. Tonight was more of the same blah with the draft. I don't know why they have to do it, Savage. I really don't. I don't get it. I know they want to just, shuffle things up, a spark, so to speak. I don't get it. What do you think about the draft?
I've never been a fan of the draft, to be honest with you, ever. Only because it just forces division that sometimes is not needed. And then other times it's... the storylines get all mixed up, and the storytelling, like the Bloodline's been good because they've been allowed to be on Raw and SmackDown.
Right.
That's the only reason. If the Bloodline was only on SmackDown every week, you wouldn't care as much. I promise you that.
Right.
And I'm talking about from the beginning.
Look at Dominic now. Dominic said tonight, I'll probably be facing my father for the last time. I thought that had a lot of legs left in it, that storyline.
Yeah, but that could just be all talk.
Could be.
Everything's all talk sometimes in that stuff. Tonight with Raw, I don't know. I wasn't really excited about anything tonight. Obviously, see the results here of the round 1 draft. Rhea Ripley going to Raw, Austin Theory going to SmackDown, Seth freaking Rollins staying on Raw, Charlotte Flair going to SmackDown. That's a big surprise, right? Paul Heyman comes out. There's a nice shot of Triple H. Paul Heyman. Title right there. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Paul Heyman is basically laughing at this title, basically making a mockery of it almost, I think.
I thought the opposite. I thought he really liked it.
Didn't he say Roman was going to snatch it up?
He wanted to. Or he did say that. He said Roman wanted to get that belt, but now it's not going to happen.
They're just not going to let it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely saw a different side of Paul Heyman. What'd you think about this?
Wait, going back to Heyman just for a second, though.
Please do.
So, there was a lot of backlash. I think we covered it last Monday night when we talked about this new belt. And, if you listen to talk radio this past week, a lot of the fans felt the same as we did. That they should not have developed this third belt, which was basically diluting the championship in the eyes of many. So now tonight, what does the WWE do? They bring out their savior, the one who comes out and he can make everything right again. It's Paul Heyman. If you recall, about 2 months ago, we didn't think that Cody Rhodes was the correct opponent for Roman at WrestleMania. A lot of us were thinking that Sami Zayn should have been the opponent. And what did the WWE do? They strolled out Paul Heyman. And what did Paul Heyman do that night? Cut a tremendous promo with Cody Rhodes in the ring. When that promo was done, we knew that Cody was the one at WrestleMania. They tried to do it again tonight. Get lightning in a bottle. Bring out Paul Heyman, have him do his spiel, and get people on board with this other title on Monday nights. And I think for the most part they did a good job. And then Seth came in, changed the dynamic of it a little bit, I thought. I laughed when Seth's music came out and Paul Heyman gave that little twitch in the ring. I thought his facial expressions were great.
No, he is great. Solo comes out after, and then we're going to find out, basically we're going to get a matchup between Solo and Seth, which on paper, that's a main event pay-per-view right there.
Yep.
And they keep telling us about this match. Like, we really need to care about it. This is the one they're shoving. We got a shot of the Performance Center. Apparently, they're all lined up, sitting down, ready to be drafted, which I thought was cool. And we definitely saw a lot of NXT talent getting drafted, which we're getting to real shortly. We're going to get a matchup right here, and I'm going to show you how much I cared about this match by how many slides I have. The more slides I have, usually that's more that I care about what I saw. All right, that's a good way for you to gauge where I am with what I saw. And here it is.
Is that the finish?
Brock Lesnar decides to come out, and he's upset with Adam Pearce, right? Because, no, not really. I guess he's upset with everybody. Is he permanently the Undertaker now? Is he always going to wear... Is this like... Because usually he changes his outfit a little bit sometimes. He'll put a different color on or jean jacket. Lately, it's been this.
It's a good look. It's a good look. And I have to be honest, I like him as a heel, addressing the crowd rather than...
Is he a heel?
Yeah,
because he's getting cheered pretty hard.
Yeah, but
lately.
if you heard tonight, he went out and he said that he's the only true cowboy in all of Fort Worth. He really bashed the crowd tonight, though.
They probably didn't care. It's Brock freaking Lesnar.
It was a lot easier when he had Paul Heyman doing the talking for him, and by association, he was a heel because of Heyman. Now he comes out, and he really has to change his character. I mean, a few months ago, we were looking at him almost like a Howdy Doody character, right?
Well, I think he probably heard all the talk about a lot of people saying, fuck Brock. They were sick of him as champion, sick of him as, being the guy. So he's like, maybe I gotta, mix it up a little bit.
I'm okay with it.
Undertaker probably told him, why don't you change your character a little? Take my look. I wouldn't be surprised if Undertaker told him to do this. Wear a black hat. Wear black. You be the new Grim Reaper of the WWE.
Not a bad take. Be a man of few words, too. Because he can't talk.
There he goes. Look at that. He can't do that, though, for 20 plus years.
Well, I think that's a highlight from Raw 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, but it's still something he has done, is what I'm saying. And he did it to Cody Rhodes, and this is what started all of this. Look at him. Brock's the more I see Brock, the more it's hard for me to say he's not the greatest of all time. At this point. When you really look at it statistically, everything he's done his entire career, including college level, high school level,
yep.
UFC, went to the NFL with one tryout.
Yes.
Who does that? Who gets into the NFL with one tryout? Like nobody.
He's a specimen. What do you think of the fact that he's a free agent and he can roam freely between both products?
Grim Reaper. Cody's going to take an L right now, I think, my friend.
Really? This Saturday night, huh?
I'm going with Brock on this one. And it won't be clean and it won't be pretty. Or it might just be a DQ. Is this a no DQ match? What do we even know about this match?
Singles match, that's it. rule.
So that means there is disqualification.
Sure.
So if Brock takes the steel ramp, brings it in the ring, and F5s him on it, DQ.
Nowadays, the refs don't DQ, but yeah.
Hits him in the head with it.
Yeah, you hope the ref disqualifies him, yeah.
You hope? Okay, I like it. See, Tom's a real fan. What do you think of these two over here? You got Booker T, his beautiful wife. They're going to continue this draft and let us know that we got round 2 done here. And I didn't care about these picks at all because it's all like factions. And the Usos are part of the bloodline, right? But they get drafted separately. Makes no sense. The whole entire LWO, which is 4 members, 5 members. All 5 of them can get picked in one shot. But the entire bloodline can't? Where's the logic in this? You're wasting a pick right here. The Usos should have just went, if they were going to go to SmackDown anyway, because that's where Roman is, what was the point of having them picked separately? To just show the dissension?
Yes, that's what the point was. The point was were they going to be drafted to SmackDown? And what would happen if they weren't?
Very stupid. We get this matchup next, and there it is.
It was quick.
It's a good match. It is what it is. It's a good, clean match at a house show kind of thing. That's what I think. It's not a match worthy of Raw. Maxine Dupree very upset with the results of this match, obviously. I feel bad for Gable. Like, they're wasting so many minutes on TV with this stupidity and dumb storylines when they could be telling great stories, like more mature, edgier stories. You know, like this whole thing right they have with Otis and Gable and Maxine. Let's be realistic. She should be going after Gable, and then you have like Alpha America should be baby faces right now, not heels. They should have been set up as baby faces this whole time. Do whatever you can to make them pure baby faces. Instead of having them going, shoosh, something else catchy, something like the New Day would say. People would have loved them because they're incredible in the ring. Then you have Maxine come in the classic tale. Woman comes in, steals Gable, turns him into a bad guy. You have that split. He turns his back on Otis. Classic Rockers syndrome over here.
Yep.
You create a story, you create an epic moment, break up, more storytelling, and then one of them goes off into the sunset. Into a beautiful, luscious, ravishing career of winning gold. Gable and her, he goes off, wins the IC title. He's the one to beat Gunther. David versus Goliath. Storytelling. It's all this time. The tales don't need to be rewritten. They just need to be retold in a different way. Shawn Michaels, I got a lot of respect for him. He's trying to do this in NXT, and it's evident if you watch it week to week, which I do. He tries his best to tell these more adult stories, but the problem is sometimes the people doing it aren't good, so they come out bad. But that's not his fault. Damian Priest, phenomenal tonight. Phenomenal promo. Very smart to bring it up in Spanish completely, you know, to really get that heat out there. Because Bad Bunny's got a lot of fans all over the world, and that clip's going to go out there. They're all going to see it. They're going to, oh shit, Bad Bunny, they're going to use it to be a big street fight. I'm going to order that shit on the Peacock Network. They're going to come out, more picks, but Brock had other plans. Brock interrupted the draft. Grim Reaper. That's who he is now. He is new. Brock Lesnar's nickname to me from now on, he's the new Undertaker. He might as well just call him Undertaker. Undertaker has lived on. Possess this man.
What does his shirt say?
That's a good question. Something. Cunt? Maybe, I don't know.
He never took it off, right?
Punt, maybe? Hunter, maybe. Hunter?
Makes sense.
Hunting. Maybe hunting. Or maybe it says Hunter. That kind of looks like a Triple H. Does that say Hunter?
Could be.
Tell me that doesn't look like a Triple H shirt.
Right.
Tell me right now we didn't just crack an Easter egg maybe right here live on Wrestling with Savage. How do we not know that's not a new Hunter shirt that's going to come out after Backlash? Because, like I said, I've been saying, it's the only storyline that has everything I've been talking about. Real drama. This is a story, like, again, like the king comes out to show his colors. The king is here. Maybe he's going to steal my idea. It's not going to be the Savage Kingdom. This is the Hunter Hearst Helmsley Kingdom. And Brock Lesnar is his Black Knight.
Do you have more slides with the shirt? Maybe we could see.
No, I don't. We have to do an investigation. I like my idea, though, because he never really had action, so you couldn't really get a good look at the shirt. I don't know, man. I hope I'm right on this one. We see the security.
How many independent wrestlers were in that ring tonight?
Every one of those is an independent wrestler.
I know. There was like about 30. Whew.
Well, good. That means they get a payday that night, and they get to rub elbows. That's what it's about. I'm working my ass off so I can earn an opportunity to be an extra. I mean, it's not hard. They need them. And once you get the right contact, they're in town, nearby, they will call you.
Mm-hmm.
You free?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll do any of that work, and I'll do it whatever they need. I'm not there for me that night. You're there for whatever they need.
Mm.
And whenever anybody, if there's a wrestler watching this ever, if you ever get the opportunity to work for these people, all you have to do, according to Ken Anderson, is show them that you're there to make everybody else look good except you.
Mm.
If you can make everybody around you look better than they already are, that's what they're looking for. They look for wrestlers that have coachability. They look for wrestlers that have passion. But you have to be coachable. That means you have to take criticism well. No, Tom, some people, and I won't name any names, but there's some people who can't take criticism very well. And honestly, it will limit you in this lifetime. Letting things that other people do or say get to you, Tom, is something that does not help your confidence. If anything, it shows how insecure you are. You need to be able to roll with the punches. Roll with the punches. Have a good time. And these wrestlers, that's what they go there for. They go to have a good time. Upcoming event, 0 Hour just happened. You can go catch the replay live on the Signature Event Center. April 30th. It happened yesterday. I can't even believe it's May. Actually, it happened 2 days ago now. It's fucking May 2nd now.
Right, May 2nd.
We
were both at shows on Friday, too.
Yeah, I did an interview with Ken Anderson with Jay. Jay did a phenomenal job. Tom watched it. He said it was good, so if you missed it, go watch it. David LaGreca is going to be live with us from WrestlingCon 4 sometime in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
We have Marty Jannetty with us live at the Menon Arena, Morristown, New Jersey. Tickets are still available, not many left. 80s Wrestling Con coming to you live. Matches, and they have wrestling too, 5 p.m.
I want to know if Dominic is from New Jersey or New York, and if he can make it.
Oh, I don't know, but yeah, if you want, you can come hang out with Savage and the Savage Kingdom at 80s Wrestling Con. Come party with Marty, and then we'll be at the Wrestling Universe in Queens May 10th. We got Homicide versus Jacob Fatu going down at Outlaw Wrestling. May 11th. I feel kind of bad for Homicide on this one. I think he's going to get killed. I love him, but Jacob Fatu's on another level right now. I'm not even going to comment on this. Creative Pro, May 13th. We sponsor Outlaw, and Rolling Stone will be at Outlaw as well. And the next pay-per-view for BPW, Cream of the Crop, Sunday, May 28th, 2023, 5 p.m. bill time as always, and it will be streaming live on the Premier Streaming Network. I'm actually going to have to hit up the Macho Verse, see if he wants to be a part of this, because it's called Cream of the Crop, right? You got to have a macho there. You got to have a macho man there. Are you making it to this one? Or is this the one you're missing, Memorial Day, right?
Sunday, May 28th. Yeah, that's Memorial Day. I have a show on the 27th. My wife isn't happy about that.
Hey. It's all right. Maybe just take the whole weekend off. Spend it with the wife. Make the right decision.
Well, I kind of committed already to the 27th, but we'll see.
It's okay. It's okay. Whatever you do, what you got to do. But those are the upcoming events here. What else do we got over here? We were still talking about this. 0 Hour happened yesterday. A lot of great wrestling that you can watch live on the Premier Streaming Network. Here are some slideshow shots that were all taken by Cri Text. He's my cousin Christopher. Came on down from Massachusetts just to come hang out and, come see wrestling. But I ended up asking him if he wanted to be a photographer for the day. And here he goes. And those are the opportunities that Savage can get for you. If you're out there and you want to be a photographer or a video, a person who does video, camera work, anything like that, or if you just want to learn a little bit about the wrestling business and what it is and how it works and what we do, but help out. You're not coming to just learn. You're coming to help. You're coming to help. Basically, I'm looking for interns. I'm going to put out an application soon on Indeed.com that I am looking for interns who want experience in the professional wrestling business, working a live pay-per-view with a real production team, with real stars, in a high level. Because this isn't, like you said, you can't compare this to any other independent out there right now.
No, not at all. I had mentioned it 2 months ago when I first watched their pay-per-view on the streaming network. And after watching it, I said to myself, I have to be there in person to find out more about this. When I got there, it did not disappoint. It's a full 24/7 facility with a full-size gym, full-size ring, a nutritional center, showers. There's even a secondary ring. There's a back room for the wrestlers to, change and talk. And there's showers. It's pretty impressive. And then you go backstage and you see all the technology, the control room. A control room is something you do not see in independent wrestling. You don't see it. This was first rate. They had an announcing team there. I would put it up against the NWA, and I would put it up against the Impact right now.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
They had a little bit of pyrotechnics too, not much, but a little bit. They had the right talent. They had a nice little roster of referees. They had everything. I will say this. There's just one thing I would like to see going forward with Battle Field. I would like to see more women.
Good point. No, they have a few. There are some in the training facility working out.
Yeah.
So they have a few on the way. One is a little banged up right now, hurt. One made her debut a while ago, but there's no one else for her to go against yet. So they are working on it.
Mm-hmm.
That it takes time to build a division like that.
Yep.
But there's a reason why there wasn't a lot of professional wrestling for women back in the day. Because in some areas, just more men do it than women. In certain cities.
Now, what happened with this picture here? Because I believe we were in the back doing an interview when this happened. Who's this boy? And
well, that's his son. And you didn't see what happened?
No, I was not privy to that match. I was doing something. Yeah. I don't know what. We were interviewing somebody, I think.
Let me see if I can show you what happened. I'd like to show you what happened. Because it was pretty... Hold on one second. I'm having some technical difficulties. For now, while I look for it, instead of wasting everybody's time, we'll play a video. Play a little video. Let's see which one. We got a lot of videos to play, actually. Is this the one we saw already? Let me see. We saw this one.
battlefield. You want to see this?
He comes to us tonight from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Spencer Slade, baby. Spencer Slade.
This is Spencer
Slade. That match was phenomenal. That guy is
Savage here live at the battlefield. I'm going to try to get a word in with Dark STG. I've been trying forever. This man doesn't say much. I shouldn't even do this, but Dark STG, can you tell us about your big win right now and what you're going to do in the battlefield? All right, man. No, not him. Leave him alone. Please put him down. Please put him down. Please put him down. Please. All right, I'm sorry. We won't do it again. We won't do it again. I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Crazy. Tom, are you okay? Tom.
He is massive. He has the look.
Hold this. Go.
I should have went first. I climbed over. With a briefcase in my hand. I should have just kept recording. They got away. I didn't get the good shot. They got away, Tom. I did not get the good shot.
You know what? I just realized that your cousin Christopher does the opening for this show. I didn't know that.
He told you yesterday.
Yeah, he told me yesterday.
Yeah, does a good job.
I didn't know that prior to yesterday.
So now you know what happened. That was his son.
Yeah. Okay.
So Vinnie Mac, what a piece of crap, right? What a piece of crap. Insane Butcher, what'd you think about him? Seeing him in person.
Who was he against? Danny
DeMonto. Yeah.
You know what the funniest thing about that? There was a spot where Damian DeMonto hit a fan by mistake. He went to go punch Phil Insane and he hit this fan. This fan shows up at all these independent shows in the Northeast. His name is Mittens. And I forgot what his real name is, but he used to come to, I remember 10 years ago, he'd go to all these independent shows and he'd always wear mittens. And that's what his name was. They called him Mittens. And he was there yesterday, and I was surprised because I didn't even think he drove. But anyway, Damian DeMonto clocked him. I don't know if you saw it, but you probably didn't. But he clocked him by mistake and knocked him out in the crowd. And everybody that was in attendance was looking at the kid saying, "Oh my God, let's go help him." And I'm sitting there just like laughing, saying, that guy knows like Damian DeMonto. I mean, they're friends and they're all part of ETU. It was interesting.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
There's Big Sean right there in the background. A lot of good matches. I got that briefcase ready to go, and the briefcase just, all you need to know is it holds the heat. And whenever it's ready to be released, good things will come. Matt Cardona, main event against KC Navarro. And I had to go extra on these slides because these guys really tore the house down. There's the pyro that Tom mentioned, KC Navarro. I mean, how good is this guy? Look at all that gold. Matt Cardona with a gold.
Can you go back to KC Navarro? I want to see if there's a title around his waist when he walks in.
No.
Wait,
no.
Is there? Is there? Yeah,
No.
there is. That's a belt.
What belt?
Matt Cardona walks in with 2 belts, and KC Navarro has one himself on. So it looks like Matt Cardona won the title from KC Navarro, whatever title that was. Because then by the end of the night, he's got 3 belts.
That just looks like trunks to me, man.
Maybe.
I don't see a title there.
I thought like right in his gut, that's like the title around there. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Maybe. But either way, they had a hell of a match. They tore the house down. Look at this shot that my cousin caught. Like, how crazy does that picture look?
Yep.
You know how hard it is to catch that frame?
Yeah.
What a phenomenal camera.
That's right.
And it even has the blur of humans. Like, he looks like a ghost flying through the air. The shot was so good that it came with its own special effects. But Cardona really knows how to work a match, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a pleasure to see.
It's night and day, though, too. You know, his character, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he's working these matches now much better than he did 10 years ago.
Look at this shot of that splash right there.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Cardona has to get the title and anything it takes attitude. But, you know, at the end of the day, he's out there by himself, so he's doing whatever it takes to get the job done. And that's what happened here. By the way, this picture here might be the best picture of the night. Not because I'm in it. I mean, that's cool, too. But I feel like this is the kind of picture that you would see at WrestleMania 45 when these guys are main eventing, maybe, or something. I don't know. 43. I could see these guys main eventing at WrestleMania. If they ever get signed. Or if Cardona ever gives up on the independent scene, which I don't think he will. He loves it too much. He's making too much fucking money. He does have 3 titles there. You're right about that. Looks like he has 4 titles.
They said they signed him, so I'm thinking if he took the title from KC, he's got to come back and try and get it back. KC.
Crazy show, though. All right, let's finish up Raw Talk over here.
Mm-hmm.
Cody Rhodes would try to... apparently, this I thought was silly, too, to advertise that they're both in the building. Here's another example of bad storytelling. You have the 2 biggest stars right now on the brand in-house right there, right? Those are the 2 guys, supposedly, money makers. And you're doing nothing with them. Like, there's no nice segments, vignettes, something good. Something high production value behind it. Not this in-ring shit. Oh, they're in the building again. And the same shit with security guards. It's boring. It's not good.
It's the go-home show before the pay-per-view, and I think they want to keep them away from each other as much as they can.
Yeah, but we could have had like maybe 2 nice vignettes from each of them. Not in the building.
Agreed.
Like I said, I didn't say live. Highly produced, quality vignettes to build up this storyline.
Yep.
How hard is it? You get Brock working out, training. You get him on the farm in the tractor. You get him hunting. You get him carrying a bear on his back and a deer and dragging a deer with the other hand. And then he has a chain on his waist and he's dragging like 10 other fucking animals with him because he's a beast. He's a monster. He's scary. He's the new Undertaker. Dragging bodies. You know what I mean? Like, make a scary... You have this man that you're saying is supposed to be a heel, but you're not going out of your way to try to build him as one, like make him a scary character. Where are these vignettes? Why can Karrion Kross have vignettes and then be useless, but then the guy that is being useful, where are his nasty vignettes?
Point taken. Mm-hmm.
Brock can be so much more than what he is right now. He can really make an impact because he is intimidating. He is scary. He might be the scariest guy in there. Whatever. Who am I? I'm just wrestling with Savage. I don't know shit. Round 3, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, going to Raw. Asuka going to SmackDown. The New Day going to Raw. The Brawling Brutes going to SmackDown. Does anybody give a shit?
Well, the Brutes were always on SmackDown. Fight night.
So what? So what really changed? What changed?
New Day.
What changed?
New Day.
Oh my God.
New
So
Day.
that means New Day and KO and Sammy are going to feud.
It's possible. New Day and Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, I think, were on SmackDown. I think they're on Raw now. So.
All right. How long before Kevin Owens punches Riddle in the face?
Yeah, that's the question now.
They have a match: Matt Riddle versus Jimmy Uso. I thought this was semi funny, semi entertaining.
Yeah. Yep.
Sammy throws the chair at him. They try to say that he hit them. I don't even know what happened in this match. Do you? I don't know what happened.
Well, they went off the air.
So nothing happened. Like,
it was a disqualification because the Usos. Right?
Okay.
That was, wait.
I don't
This
even
was
know.
the main event.
Who cares? I don't care. I don't care. You really don't. I know you said it's sad too because earlier you're like, oh, the bloodline, and now I can really spit in your face big time because earlier in this episode, I love the bloodline. I love this storytelling. But here we are talking about the bloodline, and you don't even remember how their match ended. So how much do you really love it?
They ran out of time tonight.
Yeah, but you took you a whole minute and a half. What do you mean they ran out of time?
They kind of went to a rushed finish.
But what was the finish?
Oh, wait a second. I'm getting my matches mixed up. I'm sorry. The main event was Cody Rhodes versus Solo, not this match.
The main event was Seth Rollins versus Solo.
That's right. Yes, Seth Rollins versus Solo.
Tom is gone. Tom,
Yeah, I'm getting the matches mixed up. But go ahead. We see Bischoff.
I wonder if this is what Bischoff hears when he wakes up in the morning. Do you think Bischoff could do a good job as like GM of Raw right now?
Booker? Yeah, sure.
Okay, all right. Rob Van Dam, my man, RVD, bro. I love RVD. I always love seeing him on TV. It's crazy how you have him there and you don't do something with Matt Riddle. Instead, we get Boogs. We get Elias. Have you ever seen two more useless use of men in your life?
I feel bad for Boogs, though. He got hurt 2 years ago in WrestleMania, and I was hoping he was going to have a WrestleMania moment this year, and hasn't really found his way yet.
You feel bad for him. How about Elias?
Yeah, that too. Although Elias did have a chance to score a touchdown. He just didn't do it. They gave Elias way more opportunities.
Did they? When?
When it was Walking with Elias, when he would do his gimmick where he would sit on the chair and play the guitar.
Yeah, but then they'd book him to get beat up.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't go where they wanted it to. I remember about 3 or 4 years ago when they had WrestleMania week, they had Walking with Elias as a show to go to at a comedy club, and they had to cancel it because no one bought tickets to it.
That's not a reason to not let him win his matches. Yo, this guy...
No. I'm just trying to make a point that his character wasn't getting over.
100%. So it doesn't matter. He's a bad guy. He comes up with a guitar. He cracks you in the head. He wins world titles. Does what it takes. He comes out, and at the time when they had like somebody like Cena or whoever was still in there doing the thing, AJ Styles, they had opportunities to like let him take the title off somebody like that. Imagine he cracks AJ Styles in the head with a guitar to win the world title back then. There you go. That's the push. That's how you get people over. You have to give them that opportunity. They don't get opportunities.
That's something we didn't talk about, too. AJ Styles is back.
Yeah, I saw that on SmackDown, which was... I saw a highlight of it. That's surprising. Brock Lesnar's a free agent.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like I said, Grim Reaper. Solo, Paul Heyman. There's Jimmy. RVD's going to come out. There's your next round 4 right there. Trish Stratus, Karrion Kross, Ronda Rousey, and Shayna Baszler. And LA Knight going to SmackDown. I kind of like Ronda and Shayna just being even announced. I can't wait to see them as a tag team. I'd like to see, I think we've seen it, but I want to see more of it. I want to see a run. I want to see them win the titles. Hopefully that will force the WWE Women's Division to step up their game. And then I know we got some NXT recruits coming up soon. Miz comes out. There's Miz TV. There's Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't really care about this segment. Shinsuke looks great, though. I hope he actually gets a push. He deserves one. Omos with MVP. Omos would come out, have a squash match. Didn't care about that. Road Dogg and Molly Holly. Didn't care about this. Here's your picks. Braun, Shotzi, Bronson Reed. Pretty Deadly. Pretty Deadly from NXT, now on SmackDown, is awesome. Judgment Day. Going to come out. Dom, absolute heat magnet.
Yep.
People hate this guy. They love to hate him.
Right.
It's crazy how much heat he's got. He's out there like a bad guy, bro.
It's awesome.
That's a nice shirt. That's going to sell a lot. That Rhea Ripley shirt. She's my mommy. LWO coming out. This is going to set up a match, right? Yes. And that's what I thought about that match, too, right there. This kick was good right here. I'll give her that. That kick was good. Kicked the shit out of her. Cody's going to cut an interview after the fact. And I don't know. I don't care. I didn't care about this interview either. And you know, I was thinking about buying a suit like that on Wednesday. The one with the stripes and all that. Now I see him wearing it. And I don't like the way it looks on him. I don't know why.
I don't know why, but every shot that I see Kathy Kelly in, I just look at her.
Yeah, because you're a fucking creeper. Look at you. I'm not staring at her right now. I don't give two shits about her.
I was 2 feet away from her in L.A. She was at the comedy club, and we were in the front row. And she was the first guest on Sam Roberts' show. So that was cool. She seemed nice.
I want you to know that to 98% of humanity, not even, 99.5% of the humans on this earth, what you just said makes you the biggest nerd on earth to them.
Why?
Because they don't know who Sam Roberts is. I'm just playing. No, you know, because the rest of the world, they don't watch wrestling.
True.
WWE's big, but is it big compared to the rest of the world? 7 billion people, and how many WWE fans around the world? 150 million, 200 million?
50 billion? Oh.
Okay. How many do you think they have a billion, really?
I really don't know.
Maybe they do. I guess with India, and because India's a big country. A lot of people there.
That's my boy, Teddy Long. I drove with him one day.
Nice. Teddy Long is cool.
We drove 4 hours together.
This is the longest Teddy Long has ever been featured on Wrestling with Savage. Teddy Long was a great GM, very funny, hit his lines, hit his cues, did his job. Great worker, great guy. JBL. I like JBL. He's a straight shooter. He doesn't bullshit. He says it how he feels it.
You know why they were there?
To tell us this?
Well, no, they're Texas boys. They're both living in Texas.
Yeah. Alpha Academy staying on Raw. Rick Boogs going to SmackDown. More NXT. Katana Chance, Caden Carter coming to Raw. And Cameron Grimes.
Yeah, I don't know him.
Oh. That's Jeff Hardy's cousin. Seth freaking Rollins versus Solo Sikoa. This was the only match that I even put a huge banner up for because it was the only match I took serious.
And it ended in a Maz, you know.
And again, this is how much I cared about it because of the way it was and the way I knew it was going to go because of the time limit. Because Raw, for some reason, can't go over 10 o'clock anymore. Yeah. Or 11 o'clock. So as soon as it gets to like 10:58, if the match hasn't ended, you know it's usually going to be some bullshit.
Mm-hmm. That went.
I didn't like Raw tonight. I don't like the draft. I know you like it, but I don't. I prefer just good storytelling.
I mean, I like the draft in a way, but I just thought it was blah the way they did it.
They have NXT now. The solution to get NXT higher ratings is you mix out. But what it should be is this. Here's my idea. Tell me if you like this.
Go ahead.
Instead of the draft, we have the trades. Or you come up with another fancy name for it. And what it is the people that haven't been on par in the WWE, or say like losers, let's say, they get dropped down to NXT, and NXT people come up. So now you get a lot of people who maybe are going to be pissed off because their favorite wrestler got kicked off TV. They're going to go check out NXT now. And you do a season of it. And then, if they did well in NXT, maybe they can always come back later on. But that's how you swap it out. It's not a draft anymore. You're just like swapping in and out. People that aren't making it on Raw, like if you go, like let's say there should be rules. You have you lose 5 matches in a row or something like that, you lose points. There should be like some kind of ranking system, statistics. It's sad that WWE calls themselves sports entertainment, but yet they don't keep any records of the sport part of it. There's no record of the wins, the losses, the statistics, the kickouts, the DQs, go to their website. It's not like ESPN.com when you go to learn about the Knicks game.
Now AEW does do that though, right?
Yeah, but it's a joke. Let's go make fun of it right now, Tom. I love it. Let's do it. You know how bad it is? They don't even update it.
Really?
Dude, I'm not even going to show you. Just know that they haven't updated it since August of last year.
Wow.
All right? Their website is atrocious.
Here at the battlefield, you want to see this.
He comes to us tonight.
All right, we saw that video. What else do we got here? We got you getting choked out. Let's give this boy a plug.
Go ahead.
Oh, Tom tells us to go ahead.
This is Ken Hoover here with Cage Promotions. We're here at Battlefield Pro Wrestling tonight. What an amazing event. If you guys ain't here, you can check it out on Premiere. And then you can also check us out. We got this store called Turnbuckle Collectibles at Quakertown on 201 Station Road. Check us out there. We got all kinds of wrestle collectibles. We buy, sell, trade. And you can check us out at the conventions. Cage Promotions brings in the hottest talent. We're going to be bringing in Tatanka to New Jersey on May 20th to the WrestleFest. And then we'll also be at Celeb Fest the next day, May 21st in Maryland. Come check us out. And check out Wrestling with Savage on YouTube.
Great job.
Nice.
Look at this. I got to play this. I'm going to play just a little short of this match. Good fucking. Now, if you want to know what happened, you have to go to the Premier Streaming Network and order it now. I can't tell you what happened. Mm-hmm. Can't show you what happened, at least. That's for damn sure, and I won't do it, but I will do this for you. Show you a couple more pictures from that. You see right there, Matt Cardona. Good night, man. Obviously, you know who won right here, but you don't know how, you don't know what happened. If you want to know, just go to Premier Streaming Network. It's a good deal, $9.99 a month, or $99.99 for the year. Obviously, it's cheaper. Cheaper if you buy the year. Obviously. Good show though. Raw kind of sucked tonight, to be honest with you.
It was average. Yeah.
Below average. I don't know. I wasn't happy with it at all.
Yeah.
After last night, having that kind of experience up close, it's very hard to enjoy tonight when it's like the way. Not even switch back, but when it's lacking the wrestling, which tonight that's what happened. There was no wrestling. There really wasn't for 3 hours. That's kind of atrocious.
Nothing could marinate. That's for sure.
Everything.
The only match that could was a Judgment Day in the LWO.
If it wasn't for Paul Heyman, I wouldn't even have enjoyed anything tonight, probably, except Seth. But again, he was with Paul Heyman to make that all happen. The main event was short too. That should have been a 20-minute match. Should have been a clinic, and then the Usos come out. Give the people there some money's worth. I mean, forget me. How about the person that paid money to get in the building that night? If you went to that show live and you paid good money, let's say you paid $200 for good seats, how upset would you have been tonight?
mean, it depends on how starving I am for live content at a show. You know, sometimes you gloss over it and you're like, "Hey, I'm here." And that's, you know. That's
I
good.
felt like that at the last AEW Dynamite I went to. Like, honestly, I had more fun doing interviews with fans in the hallways than I did sitting and watching the wrestling because it was atrocious.
Mm-hmm.
It was a bad card, badly booked. Tomorrow night NXT should be a good episode. I'm assuming I'm going to probably end up talking about 80s Con tomorrow, at least, and show off some of the matches and tell everybody what's going on. For me, it's going to be a good day on Saturday. I'm going to have a great time at 80s Wrestling Con. I'm going to be hanging out with Marty Jannetty. That's all I know. I'm going to be at my table doing my thing in my little Savage corner over there. My little corner of the Savage Kingdom. Tom will be in the building, running around, helping out the show and getting things done and doing whatever it's needed to make sure that everybody there has a good time this Saturday, live from the Men in Sports Arena in Morristown, New Jersey. Come down and see stars like Bret the Hitman Hart. A lot of things going on. Go to 80sconwrestling.com.
Yeah, and then don't forget there's the match, the Rock and Wrestling match at night.
Yeah, that starts at 5 o'clock. Yeah, the main event is, I believe, Bull James versus Rick Recon with David LaGreca handcuffed to Maven.
Correct.
So it should be a good time. Mm-hmm. I give David LaGreca a lot of credit as a manager.
Yeah.
I actually like him as a manager. I've seen him multiple times. He does a good job. Seems like somebody that gets the business. And I'll end the show with this little clip right here. You know, I appreciate that. I respect it when somebody gets the business, Tom.
And you too, Savage. I know you. Recon's going down. There's no way that Recon's going down. Because you want to know something? You want to know something? You want to know something? By the end of the night, you were in the champion program. Get out. You can't stop yourself. Every person in this church are going to be bowing down.
Yeah, you see, he does a great job. You know, he has fun, interacts with the crowd, likes to call people out, has a good time, plays a good bad guy, does a good job. Come on down and see wrestling May 6th after the convention. I believe Andre the Giant's daughter there. A lot of the kids of the 80s wrestling legends will be there. They're going to have a Family Feud game show. Are they really going to have a board that works like Family Feud? That's tough.
I don't know if there's going to be a game set up, but there is Family Feud. There is Jeopardy, which I'm part of. There is karaoke with Bill Apter. There's a live Busted Open from 12 to 2. Dave LaGreca and Danny Morrison. And then there's the question and answer center with the children of the departed, so to speak, like Andre the Giant, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, Nikolai Volkov. Who am I missing?
Yeah, I'm hoping to spend a little time on the floor at some point just to get some content and meet some people and talk to a couple of people that I want to meet.
Yeah, you have to do that. You have to. Yeah.
I'm going to try, but obviously I have bigger obligations on Saturday.
Sure.
Saturday I have a big job at hand. Marty Jannetty. I want to make sure he's taken care of. As long as he's happy, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
Because when wrestlers come under the Savage Kingdom and relax and sit down at our table, they're going to have a wide variety of markers. They're going to have a wide variety of beverages. They're going to have 3 people asking them if they need any help. Do they need water? Do they need food? Do they want to take a break or go to the bathroom? Whatever they need.
Yeah, there should be food trucks there for food outside.
Well, I'm sure.
And then there are going to...
If not, you can always order a couple of pizzas.
The way the arena is set up is the ring is in the center, and then all the tables are on the side and around. And
I got a generator, by the way. So.
Oh, you did. That's smart.
It's a baby generator. It's not. It's a baby generator. It's very small. Lets you plug in 1 or 2 things. Yeah, he's back. No problem. Yeah, it's real small. You can plug in like 2 or 3 things. So I'll be able to put my TV there so I can have the Marty Jannetty video playing. I'm probably only gonna bring one TV. Not go crazy. Maybe
Okay.
we'll see. I don't know.
Who's the Anthony Graves podcast?
Anthony Graves podcast is a very good dude. Does a lot of wrestling shows. He's a hard-working kid in college. Works as, I believe, a DJ sometimes or a disc jockey for like a radio station there. So he's in the radio world. He works with real equipment. Has his own wrestling show, his own wrestling podcast. Does takes on wrestling opinions on different matches, segments, superstars. Good friend of Tony, Tantalizing Tony. And what else do I know about Graves? Graves is a good dude.
And Tony's
keeps it simple.
I hear Tony's a happy guy today because he got 6,000 subscribers.
He did get 6,000, just like I got 1,300 last night.
I was actually going to go and tell him that I am going to unsubscribe, so he's back down under 6,000.
It's messed up. It's messed up. That's funny, man. And then AEW on Wednesday. What else we got this week? I'm working on some stuff for the website, of course, because I got big plans for this website. So basically, I want to just share this one more time, and we'll call it a day real soon. On the website right now, basically, when you go there, at the top, you see the categories. What I want to do, Tom, is I want to add a category there called support. And then when you click that button, you're going to see BPW. You're going to see ISPW. You're going to see Outlaw. Maybe you'll see Creative Pro, depending on what happens on May 13th. I don't know. But when you click on it, it's going to take you to another page where there will be a detailed roster, and it will look gorgeous, just like WWE's website. And when you click on the superstar, it's going to automatically open a video profile about that superstar that I'm going to make.
That's awesome.
Like a 60-second video of their clips, and I'll narrate it to tell you a little bit about this superstar, what they're about, what they're here to do in the battlefield.
Wow, it's a lot of work.
Not really. I can get it done in one day.
Okay.
But I need a full day. I need the door locked and no disturbance and no other responsibilities. Maybe like a lucky Sunday. A rainy Sunday when everybody's sleeping and I can sneak in here. I'll find the time. I plan on getting it done in the next 2 weeks. I'm definitely going to finish Outlaw and BPW, and I might save ISPW for last. But I got to get the Battlefield up there and running. I got to get the Outlaw there up and running. And these might be templates for their websites that they might start using as well. But I want to include it and incorporate it into my website so that when you go to my website, you start to really get an immersive experience about who I am and what I support. So this way you can find out everything. Oh, he does shows on Raw. He does shows on this. These are the shows he goes to. And maybe they want to find out more about that brand. Maybe they want to know about the roster of ISPW. You know, but they've never heard of ISPW. But for some miraculous reason, they know who Wrestling with Savage is. And I can introduce them to ISPW. Or I can introduce them to Outlaw or Battlefield. Or the premier streaming network.
Right.
Which will happen little by little. With the work, Tom. Yeah. With the work. We've come a long way. Like I said, last year, you go back to my original channel. And that's what I should really do to you right now. I should make you watch this shit. But I'm not going to do that to you. There's a lot of videos on here, though. We have 966 videos, 1.3K subscribers. Okay? And we started this channel a little over a year ago, April 8th, 2022.
Okay.
And in that time, we have amassed close to 500,000 views.
Wow.
Not too shabby. And it's just getting started. It's literally just getting started. Last night I did some shorts. I need to upload some shorts right now, actually. Because last night they did phenomenal. I got one with over 2,000 views, one with over 1,000 views right there. We got a lot of stuff on here, a lot of content. But if you go to the live, right? You can pretty much just scroll down through all the live streams I've ever done. Every single episode. Right now we're up to 211, I think. So, 211 episodes about talking about professional wrestling. I want to take you down to like the first episode. Let me see. I don't know. I don't think this was it. Episode 11, 10, 9. Okay, yeah. This is the first one ever. And it's only 17 minutes and I'm by myself. You can't hear it, can you?
A little bit.
Hold on.
Starting instead of starring. Oh.
Hold on. Which one do you see right now? I got you. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix this. I am so sorry about the terribleness. Let's do this. There we go. Now you should be able to hear it. If it ever plays. And down. We're gonna be starting very soon the Raw recap. Can you hear it? Is gonna be presented by me, Greek is Savage. So tonight, make sure you go to GreekIsSavage.com or follow me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, or TikTok. And you can catch this podcast soon anywhere from Spotify and many other platforms.
Wow.
What's up and what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Raw recap for April 11th, 2022. Tonight, we're going to get right into it. Monday Night Raw started off. Lag.
Wow.
Off with Cody Rhodes coming out in an interview for The Miz on Miz TV.
Are you heavier?
And Cody Rhodes. Absolutely. For quite some time. It was nice to see a tribute to Dusty Rhodes tonight. This really locks in on their new and current most popular superstar in the world. Cody has managed to turn his family's career into a banger of a run that has only just started. And I'm reading notes, by the way. The fact that they went hard to let you know that he is handpicked from Vince McMahon himself. The fact that he is the first thing you see on Monday Night Raw 2 weeks in a row should be a big indicator that he is the... I'm going to just back up for a second. I want to show you the first time Jay came on. I think you would get a kick at that, actually. I got to go back.
He heavier too?
No, he's just different. He sounds different. He talks different. And we're live right now on our page. This is Wrestling with Savage's YouTube. These are all the different episodes you can go back and see. Actually, there's a few episodes I think that are missing. Maybe because I had to delete some for a certain legal reason. I'm not going to get into that now, but
right.
Well, not even a legal reason. More of a something I had to do to, I guess, play ball. All right, so this is Jay and me. The first, this is Dave. You ever met Dave?
No, I don't know.
All right, let's get an episode where we have Dave on there. And Jay. Here we go. AEW. Rand, I don't know what part of the episode this is going to be either. It looks like it's right in the middle. This is episode 11. I don't know. It was just a sit down. Anyway, the entertainers.
Stuff there, like it looked like it was a concert.
This lag is terrible.
Listen,
anyway, the Jericho Appreciation Society, which they want to be better known as sports entertainers, decided to come out with their 5 guys and invite these 3 guys to come on out for a sit down, right? Because apparently they can't touch Jericho, because if they touch Jericho, they get fired, right? I didn't like. I don't know. There was one thing I didn't like, but I'll tell you what I did like later, after Dave gives me his take on all this right now. I want to hear what Dave has to think about the Jericho Appreciation Society and Eddie Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz.
I thought it was stupid. Not very much at all.
That's great.
I don't like this new group with Jericho, to be honest. I don't think these guys...
Look at Jay. Just look at Jay looking so intently, waiting to talk.
I hate the way they like...
Look at him.
Why play his music and then after that be like, oh, okay, we're done. We're done, guys. No more singing. It's like, just change the music then. Don't play the fucking music. It's like, come on. Like, you're just killing it, man. I just don't feel like these guys fit in with the way Jericho, even as a heel, they don't fit with him. Jericho outshines him all the time. And it just doesn't seem... It doesn't feel like even like he's trying to build him. He just flat out shines them and they're just like there, you know, like Daniel Garcia, like.
All right. I've had enough. What did you think about that?
How long did he last?
A few months. He started getting tired, man. He was like falling asleep on episodes. He couldn't do it. But he used he had some good takes over the years.
And he's friends with you and Jay?
Well, yeah, he's friends with me and Jay. Yeah, we know him a long time. No breaking news tonight. At least if there was, I didn't do any. Any breaking news you heard of?
No. Gunther got married.
Fantastic. All right, Tom. I'm just gonna end the show. I'm not even. Should I play the intro? Actually, no. Before I leave, yeah, Chop City. They sponsor us. Make sure you go follow them. Please subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and thank you for sponsoring us. I'm just gonna end the show because I want you to stick around. I want to show you something. We'll see you tomorrow night for NXT. Everybody have a good night.